It's time to harvest these peanuts. I'm expecting a pretty decent frost over the course of a 3-day period during the night that it's going to be freezing and even getting below freezing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these peanuts up. They probably could use more time. I should have planted them earlier in the spring and I planted them later on. And this particular variety, I think needs about 150 days at least to mature. This one is called the Win. It's a Virginia variety, and I've been very happy with it. It's been very, what would you say, disease resistant. I haven't had any issues with disease at all with this. And I used the peanuts as a companion plant. A way of mixing in with my plants and providing nitrogen for the plants that it was growing with. I did that here with the tobacco. You see it's gotten huge. And I'll be doing it for sure next year, and a lot more of it. In fact, everything that I harvest today, I'm going to just save for seed. I'm just gonna be taking them up, and this is my first time doing peanuts, and I'm excited. Let's see here. Where are you? Let's see if I can get any of these guys up. I see them. Can you see all those peanuts? I'm gonna take this guy and put it in my wheelbarrow. Hey, little marigold, I don't want to rip you up. I'm gonna let my marigolds die off and dry off, and then I'll collect their seeds later. I wanna kind of dig up around. I don't wanna miss any. I was reading that the Win can produce up to 150 peanuts per plant. Now, that's a lot. I don't think I'm gonna be getting that. There's just no way. And this one got quite damaged from our last bit of a frost that we had here, you see. You see this little Miss Bunny here, Miss Cinnamon, she tore her dress. I think she needs a new one, Lily. Lily is out here. She's gonna be picking the peppers for me because I'm going to go ahead and remove them all. They're not gonna make it through this frost, and I think I'm going to end up overwintering some of these guys, where I'm just gonna cut them back down to like a Y shape, and then I'll keep them dormant in my greenhouse as long as it stays warm enough. If not, then I'll have to bring them upstairs so that next spring I can plant them out and get a head start, because peppers are perennials. So are tomatoes. I might try that with my tomatoes next year too. But anyway, let's get this guy up. All right. Oh, those peanuts. It's kind of fun. Some of these seed pods are just not going to be ready yet. And that's okay. I'm just going to get what I can out of them. And next year I'll make sure to plant these a lot earlier, so that they're mature. They're all mature enough before my first frost. Oh well, just do the best we can. I don't know what that plant is. I've been wondering that myself. Interesting little seed pods. Huh. It's a climber. Doing good. So I'm going to take all these guys when I'm finished and dry them on the porch for a few weeks. See my little dills here? Got several throughout here, and then little cilantro. sure if you guys can see this, but on this root system, if you look, how it's kind of knobby and bubbly looking, that's nematode damage. The nematodes attack the root systems, eventually damaging the plant and even killing it. This is why marigolds are good to plant beforehand. If you can, you have to have kind of a long, very long growing season to do that. I think if you're in Florida, that might work for you, because you need to plant the marigolds a few months before in the exact spot where you're going to be putting your crop, whatever that might be. So that's interesting. So if you ever see that damage on the roots, that's nematodes. There you guys have it. It's all my peanuts. So I'm curious, I'm just gonna kind of dry them out and we'll see what we get. And I'll let you know how that process goes. And next year I'll be doing a lot more of these guys. And I liked this particular variety, the Win. It was very disease resistant and it did very well here. I tried one more variety, but I can't remember the name of it. If I do, I'll put it down right here so you know. And I didn't do very well at all. Hardly any of them popped up. So, look at this little guy. Little fuzzy caterpillar. Before I go in and put those peanuts on the porch and start fermenting all those peppers we picked today, I wanted to show you, I went ahead and took down this tobacco pods because they were ready. And I took it from the biggest, tallest one that I have. But I wanted to show you the seeds. It's kind of fun. You take one of these little guys and you open it up. See all the seeds coming out of here? They're very, very tenacious. So many in here. And it will just keep coming. Tiny, tiny, tenacious little tobacco seeds. Isn't that fun? Yeah, I'm just gonna be storing them in a bag. And I just store my flowers in the pod until I'm ready to use them again. So we'll just kind of throw these out. Maybe they'll come up next year. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and go in, and thanks for hanging out with me today, and we'll see you next time.